People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Empowered women empower other women. Welcome back to another episode of American Dream TV. I'm your host, Jenna Guerrero. Today we are attending the Her Power Within conference hosted by Empower Her Life. We're gonna go catch up with the CEO and founder, Desi Allums, to find out all about this fantastic event. With the founder and CEO of Empower Her Life, Desiree Allums. Desi, I am so excited for today. It's going to be a day full of changing lives. Can you please tell us the story of Empower Her Life and how it all got started?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's really funny. I was praying over it this morning and, oh man, don't know where that came from. But one of the things I realized was that there's been a lot of pivotal moments that have happened along the journey that have gotten me to this point. But one of the main, I would say, like pillars or icebreakers that kind of shifted everything for me was last February of 2023. I went through a massive adult bullying situation with grown women. And it really created this fire within inside my soul to say that as women, we should be there for each other and create safe spaces. And so the thought was of genuinely just getting like 20 to 30 women together to have coffee once a week or dinner once a week. And it was way more than 20 women. So, and now we're here today.
Today is going to be so amazing. I love that you turned your pain into a purpose. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us what womanship is all about?
Yes, so womanship is a phrase that I created. It's kind of our mantra for 2024. It essentially means that as women, if your light shines bright, mine shines brighter. And so we should confidently be able to move in, no matter our past traumas or our healing journey, we should be able to move into the support system of saying there's room for all of us to stand at number one. And let's just do that together because it's better if we're all rising together.
I love that. I love whenever you say, whenever one of us rises, we all rise together. So tell us about the conference today. What can we expect?
So Her Power Within has been a dream of mine since 2018. And so today is really about finding her power within and really helping all of the women, whether they're on a journey where they're at their destination or on their way to their greatest destination. Today is about bringing women in to help them reach that goal. So today we have a total of 16 speakers, so which is crazy, including myself. Every woman brings in a different value, a different character, a different life experience.
Thank you so much for creating the movement of womanship. I cannot wait to see what happens for the rest of the day today.
Thank you for having me and thank you for being here.
I'm here with Miss Arlene. Today is your very first Empower Her Life event. If there's one takeaway that you can say you took from today's event, what would it be?
I really enjoyed it. It was so powerful, and it's like a sisterhood, and the love was outpouring, and the encouragement from everyone, so I gained a lot from it.
The vibe is womanship. The vibe is so great to be able to be connected to so many great people, great women that are just here for us. Mm-hmm. We're here for us. We're not trying to be more than someone else that's next to you or belittle anyone else. We are here to empower each other and to be great together and network as much as we can.
Empower Her Life has changed my life in many ways, and the main one being it's changed me as a person and how I show up for myself and my business, and that all comes from having a group of women who love on me and support me with no judgment.
Tara, can you tell me what was your biggest takeaway from today's conference?
Getting called out of my BS and them putting me on stage and making me face one of my fears, and it was just one of the most amazing things. It is awesome. Like, I can't believe it still. I'm shaking.
I love that.
I really am.
I'm so proud of you for today because you know that from being uncomfortable, that's where growth comes from.
Yes.
I'm here with Amanda DeLopp, who is the City Ambassador for Empower Her Life on the North Shore. Amanda, can you tell me what your definition of womanship is?
So womanship is really the word we use to describe how we interact with each other at Empower Her Life. So the way we show up, the way we support, the way we empower, and just really the way that we love on each other. We give each other all we have all the time, and it's just kind of our motto around here.
Yep, and one of my favorite things to say is womanship is the best ship to be on. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of American Dream TV. I'm your host, Jenna Guerrero. We'll see you next time on The Bayou.
We are
Welcome to the American Dream, where we celebrate the stories, places, and people that make our community extraordinary. Today, we're in the heart of New Orleans, a city known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and incredible cuisine. I'm Amanda Miller, your host, and with the holiday season upon us, there is no better time to visit one of the city's true culinary gems, Mandina's Restaurant. From festive flavors to warm hospitality, Mandina's is the perfect place to gather, celebrate, and savor the magic of the holidays in New Orleans. Let's step inside and see what makes this place so special. We are here right now with Miss Cindy Mandina herself, and we're going to talk a little bit about the history of this restaurant and why it's such a staple in New Orleans.
Okay, the restaurant in 1898, my great-grandfather, Sebastian Mandina, came over from Palermo, Sicily, and he opened a corner grocery store. So this was a corner grocery store for years. They lived upstairs, my great-grandparents, and they had two boys, Anthony and Frank. And they turned it into the restaurant that it is today in 1932. And then during World War II, they both went overseas, and my grandmother, Miss Hilda, ran the restaurant by herself. I went to Loyola, and then I went to get a master's, and I started working here during the day. I loved it. So then I graduated, and I started managing about 30 years ago.
What do you think made this restaurant just so stand out?
Well, I don't know how many restaurants have stayed in the same family.
Yeah.
So that would be 5 generations. And I think that makes it work. Because if it's your blood and you're passionate about it and you own it and you want it to succeed, you're here day in and day out.
Absolutely.
And you want the best product to come out. You want to have good service. I mean, we're a neighborhood restaurant. We're not a fancy hoity-toity. That's not who we are. We like to put good food on the table.
If no one has come to Mandina's before and they're coming here for the first time, what's that one plate that you think everybody must try?
We have daily specials. So like Mondays in New Orleans, you only get red beans and rice on Mondays because that's the traditional day.
That's what
Your
we do
mother
on
did it
Monday.
Right. You can't get it on Fridays. You're not gonna get it on Saturday.
That's
only
right.
Mondays. So we have daily specials, and all the daily specials I really like. Today's Friday, so we have a lot of seafood plates because traditionally it's a Catholic town. During Lent, you know, you have to have your seafood.
That's right.
So, but if I came here and was getting an appetizer, I would get the eggplant sticks, I would get onion rings are very good. The turtle soup is excellent. We make our meatballs almost every day. I mean, he must roll like 100 to 150 a day, and we sell them out. I mean, the meatballs are it's really good.
Well, we thank you so much for taking the time and getting to show us this amazing restaurant. And we hope to hear back again from you soon.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hi, so you guys have actually been coming to Mandina's for a long time.
We started coming here when I was in high school in like 1967. We would bring our dates here. We'd have a good time. And we've actually been coming here pretty much regularly since 1967.
So what's your favorite dish when y'all come here?
I like the eggplant parmesan and I like the veal parmesan. That's my two favorites. And I mean, everything's great. The gumbo, the seafood, it's all good, but that's just two of my favorites. So we always get
crab
that.
claws or the crab, the crab fingers, we ordered that, and the Creole eggplant too.
Well, we thank y'all so much for stopping in with us today and talking about how much you love Mandina's. We really appreciate that.
We appreciate the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you. And that's a wrap here at Mandina's Restaurant, where the spirit of New Orleans and the joy of the holidays come alive in every dish and every smile. It's places like this that remind us what makes our city so special: community, tradition, and a whole lot of heart. Thank you for joining me on this journey with the American Dream. Until next time, I'm Amanda Miller, wishing you a season filled of love, laughter, and of course, great food. Happy holidays.
Welcome back to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Brian Maurice, and today's location needs no introduction. And what better way to experience it than on game day? Who dat, baby? The Dome's renovation has been years in the making, a massive overhaul filled with both aesthetic and functional features. And with the Caesars Entertainment takeover and expansion of the hotel and casino nearby, they're gearing up for big things. New Orleans will host this year's Super Bowl for a record-tying 11th time, which could bring as many as 150,000 people in town from all over. Another part of this overhaul in the Superdome is adding these escalators. It's like an express lane up to the 500 levels. You used to go back and forth down these ramps. It would take you forever to get to your seats. Well, they listened to the fans, and this is a much needed upgrade. Now we're checking out the Caesars Legends Club. This is the belly of the beast, the heart and soul of the Superdome. Exclusive to the Legends Club ticket holders, there is an extensive bar and lounge, and this place is absolutely beautiful. And plastered on the walls, of course, are legends from Caesars Entertainment, as well as your beloved Saints. Behind me is opening act. This is where you fill up on food and drinks before heading into Champion Square, catching some live music, and hopefully the weather is good. You can make your way right into the Dome. This is where it all starts. All right, we're here with Christina. She is in charge of the halftime entertainment at the Caesars Superdome. So what's going on today?
Yeah, well, we're super excited. We have a local group coming in today, the 610 Stompers. So, you know, they started here at the Dome, sitting up in section 610, and they're here today to show off their moves.
So halftime entertainment is a big part of the fan experience. I guess, what does it mean to you as far as filling this role?
Yeah, well, it's a new position, creative entertainment manager with both the Saints and the Pelicans. So I'm excited to kind of spearhead and help elevate what they had existing. But we really try to look for local talent, one, but also provide variety so that from game to game, there's something a little different, something for everyone.
Awesome. So you try to keep it local and find people in the area?
Yeah.
So what's been your favorite performance this year, if we had to tip one?
Our opening Dome opener was Jordan Davis. So he's a Louisiana native, so working with his team and getting them out here was super cool. And I know sometimes the acoustics in the Dome are a little challenging, but it was a great show overall. And yeah, it was a fun day to start off the season with, so.
Well, cool. Thanks for your time. All right, we're here in the End Zone Suites, and this is by far the best seat in the house. You're right up against the action.
full spread of food, champagne. I even saw a king cake over there. This is the spot to be if you want the ultimate game experience. We are now ground level at probably one of the most exclusive spots in all of the Superdome. This was reserved for the patron saints and the field level club members. I mean, it has it all. It's a lounge, it's a bar, got the food, got the drinks. You see the commonalities here. Even got a pool table over there. It's game day, and it doesn't get much better than this. We made it to the field. The players are warming up. The energy is just building to the start of this game. And honestly, man, I feel like I can still play. I'm about to try to get out here and see if they might need a quarterback today. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Brian Maurice, and excuse me, I got a game to watch.
Welcome to the American Dream TV New Orleans. I'm your host, Elisa Cool Murphy, and today we're exploring my neighborhood, the Marigny. Now, the Marigny may be more New Orleans than any neighborhood in the city. It's full of culture, charm, music, and art. Let's go explore together. Today, we're gonna start at the new location of Jam Nola, currently under construction. This place is gonna be transformed into an amazing showpiece featuring more than 21 local artists. Then we'll stop by our Cool Murphy $1 Million listing in the neighborhood so that you can see what it's like to live here for yourself.
Oh, hey, welcome to the new Jam Nola.
I'm so excited to see it all.
Thank you.
Johnny.
Yeah, of course. I am the co-founder of Jam Nola, absolutely,
Fantastic.
100%.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh,
and
sure.
JAM stands for?
Jam stands for, it's easy, Jam stands for Joy, Art, Music, New Orleans.
So please tell me, Jam is really focused on art and also music.
Yeah, so our mission is to bring joy through large doses of music and art and to support the cultural community of our city, all with local artists and local musicians.
And we are standing right now in the future spot of your second bigger location.
Yeah, you are standing.
Oh
yeah, we are at 940 Frenchman Street. It is the historic Binder Bakery building. We are restoring the bakery back to what it might have looked like if it was a joy-bringing establishment. It's an all-new, all-exciting adventure. It's got over 21 what we're calling environments, and it's got a storyline, a full storyline to it. It was created by Kat Todd of Where Your Art Works. It's a pretty cool salute to both the history of our city with what we call the roots, and also what the future could bring, which is what we call the wings.
Tell me what you love about the Marigny. Why is the Marigny such a good fit for you and Jam?
I think the reason I love it so, we bought our first home here more than 15 years ago, I would say it's all about the community. There's just an amazing community in the Marigny Bywater that you, I don't see in other parts of the city, where you actually, all your friends, all your neighbors all just can walk to each other's homes. Everything's close together. Just a lot of love, and it just happens organically.
When you came across this location, the former Binder's Bakery in the Marigny, how did you know it was?
Lucky enough to have been in NOCA, the New Orleans Center for Creative Arts, for 4 years now. And thanks to an amazing friend and supporter who loved Jam Nola, he actually agreed that this would be an amazing place to support the cultural community. And so I think this is the only place we were destined to be here.
Destined to be here. He saw the potential.
Saw the potential.
You helped him.
Exactly.
And now you're bringing joy to the Marigny.
Yes.
Thank you, John.
Can't wait till you see it.
Me either. Me either.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Are you ready to see what living in the Marigny could look like for you and yours truly? Fantastic. Cooper Cool Murphy and I are excited to show you inside 2523 Burgundy. Stepping inside, the first thing you're going to notice are these incredibly tall ceilings. a feature that many historic homes in the neighborhood share, and this stunning parlor, perfect for entertaining. Now, something that makes this side hall home exceptional are the details that are original to the home, like this grand archway with all of this detail work and beautiful chandelier ceiling medallions, original to the home. Now, the primary home has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, but you're going to want to see this primary ensuite. Fit for royalty. Over to our left, you have an incredible custom walk-in closet. We have this luxurious spa bathroom with steam shower and rainfall. And stepping into the primary suite itself, so much space and more of those historic touches, like these incredible floor to ceiling windows, a gorgeous fireplace, and wait till you see this view. There are so many reasons to love 2523 Burgundy right here in the Faubourg-Marigny neighborhood of New Orleans. And if you want to call this home or any others here in the New Orleans metro area home, please reach out to us at Cool Murphy Real Estate. We'd love to call you neighbor. Thank you for joining me today in my neighborhood, the magical Marigny. I've been your host, Elisa Cool Murphy, and I'm also the broker of Cool Murphy Real Estate. So if you're thinking of making the move to the Marigny or anywhere in the greater New Orleans area, reach out to us at Cool Murphy Real Estate. Don't let stuck be your story. Make the move.
Hey y'all, this is Jacob, your host of the American Dream TV Selling New Orleans. Today, I have a special treat for y'all because we're on Bourbon Street in the French Quarter of New Orleans, Louisiana to meet Chef John Folse. You might know him as a TV personality, a cookbook author, or the executive chef of Restaurant Revolution. Today, he's got a few of his signature dishes for us to try out. And y'all, I cannot wait. You hungry? Because I am. Let's go take a look, y'all. Hey, Chef Folse, I'm so happy to be here. I just wanted to let you know that, my whole family has been a big fan of yours. My mama has your cookbook and actually used to watch your show every Saturday morning. So, my family knows how to cook, much and so because of inspiration from you.
Well, fantastic, and I love to hear about your grandmother being someone who was interested in my cooking as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So nice to have you at the table today.
So with that being said, I'd love just to hear a little bit about yourself and the inspiration that you found with cooking and kind of bringing in your own unique flair to New Orleans culture.
I was fortunate to be born in the swamplands of Louisiana. I mean, if you're going to be a kid lucky enough to be born in the swamps, where you're surrounded by not only the great, the deer, the rabbit, all the things that you find in wild game, but also the mushrooms and the wild melons. And we actually ate off of the swamp floor pantry. We had no grocery stores. The nearest grocery store was about 20 miles away, and of course we had no car. So we went into the Mississippi River to fish with our catfish lines. We went into the swamp to hunt squirrel and rabbit, and at the same time learning to cook all of those from our grandfathers and grandmothers. And it was a life that was really incredible to think that we had the opportunity to be born, reared, and generally spent our entire life on that swamp floor. So it was a great place to be.
So Chef Folse, what can you tell us about what makes Restaurant Revolution unique?
It's hard for a chef to leave the swamplands of Louisiana, where I'm from, and come into the city of New Orleans, one of the greatest food cities of the world, and try to establish a restaurant that's gonna make waves or stand out in a city surrounded by the giants in culinary. So I decided to take a step back into the origin of our cuisine. So rather than talk too much about, oh, look at the great dishes I'm creating today that the world has never seen, I'm saying I want to show you what the world has seen in New Orleans, and I want to show you how to cook it. I want you to see the uniqueness of the foods of New Orleans. It's different from any other cuisine in the world. We are unique due to 7 nations, as I mentioned, that founded it. Nowhere else in the world, 7 distinct nations who are all great cooks come together, intermarry. Imagine that. They're intermarrying these fabulous cuisines and creating new dishes that's never been seen before. So that's what I'm trying to do here at Revolution. I'm trying to get that message to our diner that this isn't just something the chef went into the kitchen and came up with. This is 300 years of culinary experience.
I hope you enjoyed our show today, where we got to enjoy some food from world-renowned Chef John Folse at the Restaurant Revolution. It's been an absolutely amazing meal, and I've enjoyed it so much. Hope you all stay tuned for the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American dream.